What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again on another video. I said that I'm back again on another video. Today I'm going to be telling you 5 things that you should be doing as a tattoo apprentice that's going to make your apprenticeship go by faster and more efficient. So with that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So at the time of this recording, I've worked in 3 tattoo shops, and I've seen, like, I had a very strict apprenticeship, and I've heard about even stricter apprenticeships from my mentors, and I've had I've seen lax apprenticeships, right? And I've heard of so many stories and I've seen so many different apprentices, right? So I'm going to tell you the different things that I've seen of when like different apprentices come through. So the first tattoo shop I ever worked at was called Apprenticeship, and they're like the biggest tattoo shop in Miami. And that's where I learned everything about tattooing. Like, I had no idea. I never got a tattoo before. I never really talked to people about their tattoo experience. I didn't know anything about tattooing. I just was trying to be a tattoo artist. So I go there, and then they honestly just hired me on the spot. And I didn't realize that some people had to pay for tattoo apprentices. I didn't realize that some people had to like wait for their apprentice. I didn't know any of that stuff. So I started my apprenticeship, and honestly, I used to work from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it's like 12 hours, and I wasn't getting paid, right? So they would make me do so much stuff. Like, they would make me clean. They would make me clean all the artist stations. There are 16 artist stations, and we had to constantly be cleaning them, right? And we had to constantly be like talking to clients. Honestly, it's like an internship, right? And it's so funny because I would like just sit down and like listen to like the managers just like giving like how much the prices and stuff, right? I would listen to like what they would say about the price and the arguments and stuff. Now I think about it, it's like, I used to complain about my apprenticeship all the time because everyone else would complain about it. They wouldn't even let us tattoo until a year, right? They're like, oh, they wouldn't tell us when, but like after a year they let us tattoo. And as a tattoo apprentice, the whole point of your apprenticeship being hard is that, most of the time tattoo artists, they're just artists, right? And artists usually tend to not to lack responsibility. And apprenticeship and not letting you tattoo and holding that gratification, because tattooing, what is it? Like, you just get a machine and you just draw on people, right? It's not hard. It's not that difficult to learn. The fact that they held it is to teach you like delayed gratification. It's like clean all this shit first, do all this work. And also, as a tattoo apprentice, once you become a tattoo artist, you're competition, right? And it's like, it's one of those things. It's so funny because it's like, I would rather watch my girl cheat on me with some other dude than see my client cheat on me with a tattoo artist. Like, that should be breaking my heart, bro. I'd be like, what? That's so hurt. Right? Like, I would care less if my girl cheated on me, but when my client cheats on me, man, those fighting words. but yeah, so it's like tattoo artists, they don't want to see your clients because it's like, that's so much money that they could be losing because you're like going to someone else. So as a tattoo artist, you don't want to create that competition. So it's a really a disservice whenever a tattoo artist allow apprenticeships to not happen, right? When someone just goes into tattooing, because it's like, you have those barriers to entry, because it's like, if everyone can do it, it's saturated and it's going to be valued less. So that's why they were always so hard on it, like on the industry. So that was my apprenticeship at Apprenticeship. The next tattoo shop I went to, I just became a tattoo artist, but then I went to another tattoo shop. Every other tattoo shop, I was just a tattoo artist. The last tattoo shop I was at, there was this girl, and she got an apprenticeship, and I didn't see her clean a single thing, right? She didn't clean. I never watched. Like, I was the one cleaning. Like, I took, like, working at Apprenticeship, like, they would make it like you had to find something to do, right? Like, you couldn't just be sitting down on your ass because you get in trouble. I would just look for stuff. Like, I would clean they would tell me like, oh, clean the boards, clean this, clean that, clean crazy. I had to change the air filters, and it was like a big ass store. Like, imagine like a Walgreens or something. Like, I had to get on the ladder and like clean the fucking air filters. I'm like, what does this have to do with tattooing? But yeah, this girl, she didn't clean a single thing. And it's like, I'm not really like knocking her. We have different apprenticeships, because even my mentors, they were like, oh, you have it so easy. Like, you don't even have to do anything. Like, I used to have to do this. I used to have to, like, one of my tattoo mentors, he's like, oh, I had to clean the boss's bathroom at his house. I'm like, what? That's crazy. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Right? And they were telling me about their horror stories of their apprenticeships, and then it's like how easy, because this girl, she literally just starts tattooing. Oh, like, she was good at art. I'm not gonna cap, she was really good at art, and she was pretty chilling. She was like, I could tell why they let her tattoo after a month. But it's just so funny, because it's like, dang, like, even the best artists and the best, like, most chillest people that was working at, when I was an alcoholic, even them, they still had to wait, right? They didn't just let them. Like, even this dude, he was tattooing in prison. Rest in peace, Joe. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my dog. He was tattooing in prison, and he already knew how to tattoo, and he still had to wait, right? He still had to clean. He still had to put bumper stickers on, like the rest of it. He still had to talk to clients and do all this stuff. Like, he still had to do all that. And, you know, he's been tattooing. So it's like, for them to, like, still make him wait, even though he had, you know, like, he already know what to do. And this girl just comes in, and I was like, dang, that's so, because it's so funny, because I'm not upset at her. I'm just like, it's just so, I'm like flabbergasted, I guess, because it's just so funny, because I had to wait so long for, like, you know, to tattoo. And then now I have this story, like, I could tell her, like, oh, you know, back in my day, we had to wait a long ass time before we got to tattoo, you know. But honestly, like, to get to the point of the video, if you want to really make your tattoo apprenticeship go by quick, just understand that you're not cleaning the shop for no reason. You're not waiting all this time for no reason. You're just paying, right? As an apprentice, you have to pay to play. You have to pay to learn. Like, it's like, instead of paying like $50,000 for education at a school, you're just paying in labor, right? You can either pay them money to teach you, or you could pay in, like, I have, because the thing is, like, some of my boys, right, they'll be like, oh, Nick, can you teach me how to tattoo? Can you teach me how to tattoo? And I'm like, all right, draw 100 things and I'll teach you how to tattoo. They still haven't done it, and it's been like months, right? Like, I draw 100 things a day. I could draw 100 things in a day. Bro still hasn't even drawn. Like, so why would I teach you how to tattoo if not even, he don't even know how to draw? And it's like, you know, like, tattooing is drawing. Like, why would, that's like saying, oh, if you want to be an electrician, you have to like draw, do like like ports, I guess, I don't know, circuits. Find me like 100 circuits, and they're like, well, I don't want to do that. Nigga, that's your job. That's gonna be your job. Why wouldn't you? If you don't want to do it today, you're not gonna want to do it tomorrow, right? Like, I'm constantly drawing. Like, I draw all the time. I draw in my car, on my iPad. I'm always drawing. Like, anywhere you see me going, I have my iPad, I'm drawing, right? I'm always doing something, right? So it's like, if you're not gonna be doing that bare minimum, there's like, why are you trying to beat it? You feel me? But yeah, what was I saying? Just know, one thing that really got me through my apprenticeship was saying to myself, you know what? This is my tattoo shop, right? This isn't Mr. Colombia's tattoo shop. This is my tattoo shop, right? So I was thinking, what would I do if this was my, because I already had a business. Like, I was already starting 6 feet. So it's like, I was already the CEO of that business. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna just take what I learned from 6 feet, I'm gonna apply it to this. I'm gonna treat it as like, okay, I understand that this is someone else's business, but I'm gonna be like, how can I make this business better? Even though I wasn't even getting paid or anything, I just came in with that attitude and that mentality. Okay, I'm just gonna make this my tattoo shop. How clean would I want my tattoo shop, right? Because I went to other tattoo shops, and then they're like, they're dirty, right? They didn't change. Like, one thing that I learned from alcoholic that was good is that my boss would always be like, you know, the most important thing in a business is cleanliness, right? If their bathroom is dirty, then the whole business is dirty. So he made an emphasis, every 15 minutes we had to clean the bathroom. I went to other tattoo shops, they don't even change the soap. There's pee in the toilet. You know, it's like, it's just toilet paper on the floor. Like, you know, that's the one thing. So it's like, if their bathroom is dirty, Imagine they could be using dirty needles and things like that, you know? So that's why I don't even go to tattoo shops. Like, if I'm gonna go to a tattoo shop, like you know, I try to present myself as the most cleanliest person, right? That's why my name is The Art of Healing too. Because it's like when you put that emphasis on the cleanliness and the healing and all that stuff, instead of just like dooms, tattoo, skulls and all that black, you know, like all that stuff, all the dark stuff, it's like, okay, that tells me that you're a person that doesn't care about anything, right? But when you put the emphasis on like, okay, health and wellness, you know, I have your health in mind, right? I'm not gonna give you any diseases when you tattoo me. And I know that's not the most important thing, because everyone just wants their art, their tattoo, like, I want this on me, okay? But what about when you get tattooed by someone and then they give you a disease and now you have hepatitis for the rest of your life, and you're just like, fuck, I can't, damn, this hurts because of this hepatitis. Like, people don't really think that far ahead, but whatever. With that being said, I hope you learned something from this. Like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you know. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius, at 6 Feet Interviews. I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon and to donate to my charity, A Hand on the Mountain. Link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.